What up, Raffleitos? Welcome back to my channel. This is Raffle Nation. We're in Georgetown, Guyana, again looking at the Pegasus Hotel expansion project here in Kingston, Georgetown, by the sea, by the ocean. Ship coming in off the ocean, going to probably the port, one of the oil tankers. See if you can catch it there in the foreground. Don't know if you can see it. Anyway, that's what's happening here, guys. I'm going to show you what's happening. It seems as if major progress, major advancements have been made on the Pegasus Hotel expansion project. And I'm just going to turn the camera around and show you what's happening. Watch it. Okay, guys, we'll start at the west side. The west side of the building, you see at the west end there is Marriott Hotel, the Pegasus. So this is what the office tower looks like from the west side of the building. When they go around the east side and then south, come around again to the west side. So this is what's happening here. The office tower has almost been completed. You don't see much progress from where we were the last time we were here, but you can see that the office tower is almost completely covered in glass. Windows still have to be installed, and the major progress is seen on the convention center. Like I said, there seems to be a slightly different shade of color on the convention center, color of glass, but I don't think that's real. I think there's a plastic sheet that's covering the glass, and when they finish installing it, they're going to remove the plastic sheet and eventually it will be the same color as the office tower. But from this angle you can see that the west side of the office tower, the west side of the convention center, still has to be covered, but the north side, which is where we are here, right, the north side faces the Atlantic Ocean. That's the Atlantic Ocean. See, there's some ships coming in off the ocean there. This looks like a container ship, but usually there are these ships, one in the distance, which commute between the oil rigs and the port here in Georgetown. But here is the north side of the office tower and the north side of the convention center. You can see that the convention center is still not quite covered. At least this section of it that's connected to two buildings is not quite complete. Half of it is still to be covered in glass, but the major progress seems to have been made on the east end of the complex, the office tower and convention center complex. So what seems to be happening here is they're moving ahead with covering the glass, covering the building in glass. It seems to me that this is the opportune time to do it because the rainy season is upon us. You know, in Guyana we have a rainy season and a dry season. Usually July, August, September, usually dry months. October, November, December are the wet months. January, February, March, dry. April, May, June, wet. So we have a 6-month cycle. And the rainy season has started a bit late. It started, in fact, November 2nd. And today was November 5th. And they're putting on the glass here just in time to cover the building for the coming rainy season. And this is what's happening on the north side. As I said before, there seems to be some major foundation work going in. I don't know if you can see it. Major foundation work going in on the east side of this convention center. We'll see it eventually when they take off when they take down this fence, but I can only speculate what it might be right now. It probably is either parking garage or another tall building. Morning. Based on the depth of the foundation that's going up there. This is what's happening, guys. They're covering the office tower and the convention center in glass. Like I said, it looks blue, but I believe when they take off the plastic shield, it will begin to look black, just like the rest of the completed section. Now, this is the east side. We're looking at now the east side of the convention center. The east side of the convention center is fully covered. In fact, I can see some lights on inside the building. I don't know if you can too, but they've already put in the utilities. So this is what it looks like from the east side, the entire complex from the east side. And we're gonna go around to the south side and see what it looks like on the south side, but this is what it looks like on the east side, guys. So, like I said, this is about the time I'd probably want to go and talk with Mr. Badal. I promised to have an interview with him to discuss possibly renting some space in this building, in the office tower, for some of the companies that I'm building. And I'm going to make an appointment and eventually ask him some of those questions I've been asking you to leave in the comments below. But let's take a look at the south side. So guys, this is what's happening on the south side of the building. We're still coming around the east side, coming around the east end to the south. So you can see they've covered the south side of the building with glass already. Alright, the south end of the building is already covered in glass. The south side of the building is already covered in glass. The east end is also covered except for the corners. You can see the corners are still not yet covered. But the south side is covered. Some of the windows at the west end of the south side are installed, but most of the windows have not been installed. Most of the windows have not been installed on the south side, but this is what it looks like on the south side of the building. Once we get past these trees, you're probably going to see a little more, and you'll understand why I say it's about 75% completed. This south side of the building, it's about 75% completed. Well, the convention center, I think, is about 75% completed. Eventually we'll be able to see what's happening on the inside when they take down this fence. So we're coming around to the west side. You'll be able to see the west end of this convention center and see the state of completion. Like I said, from what I could see on the other side, it seems as if they hadn't yet finished installing windows on this side of the building, and I'm correct. So it seems as if 75% is probably a good estimate for how much the state of completion of the works on the building. So this is what they're aiming for. This is what is eventually going to happen. It's going to look like here. Right, this is what it's eventually going to look like, and this is what it is now. So there we are, guys. So this is the west side. We're looking at the west side. The west side of the building is not yet covered in glass, but you can see more. The ground floor is open, and that's actually what you would want to do for a building like this. Is located at the Atlantic Ocean. You actually want to leave the ground floor open or covered in glass, so that the glass could break away. If there's a tsunami, for example, the water can move freely under the building and not wash away the entire structure. So that makes actually a good design sense. There seems to be a walkway, a path on this first floor around the outside of the building, kind of a balcony, which is also a very good design. Gives you elevated walkway. And the south side of the office tower seems to be completed. This is what's happening here, guys. That's the state of completion of the Pegasus Hotel, Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center. Like I said, it's beginning to look like some place I might want to work from, so I might consider renting some office space in this tower once it's completed. And for that reason, I'm going to make an appointment to see Mr. Badal, the manager of this project, so that we could talk some details. Then I'll give you some feedback about costs and structures and agreements to rent space in this office tower and corporate center. That's what's happening here, guys, at the Pegasus Hotel, Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. In the comments below, let me know what you think about the progress here at the Pegasus Hotel expansion project. Let me know some of the questions you'd like me to ask Mr. Badal when I eventually get to have a meeting with him. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let them know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later!